Do you notice any like regional differences in voting? Like, are there some parts of the country that vote more for Democrats, some that vote more for Republicans? Yeah?
The two coasts tend to vote Democrat, while the middle of the country usually votes Republican.
Yeah, exactly. That's, like, why do you think the coasts tend to be more Democrat?
More major cities there, it's by water, so there's just a lot of big cities.
Exactly, and as we learned in our gerrymandering lesson, like, cities tend to have more Democrats in them. Rural areas, the countryside, tend to have more Republicans in them. There are a bunch of reasons for that, but that's basically the way it works in every country in the world. People in cities tend to be more progressive, people in the countryside tend to be more conservative. And this map basically shows that. But just from taking like a first glance at the map, which candidate seems more popular in this election, Trump or Clinton? Oh, scroll down, Jahns, so you can see the map.
More popular.
Yeah, so who looks like they're winning more of this?
Oh, Trump.
Well, it looks, I mean, duh, the red.
Yeah, more of the map is red, so it looks like Trump is winning from first glance. And
Well,
yeah, he did win, of course. So, like, now I want you guys to scroll down to the map below. Yeah, to this one. And yeah, this map shows like the margins with which the candidates won each state. So if something's like very solid red, that means Trump won it by a landslide, no contest. Whereas if something's like a lighter pink, that means it was like a closer vote, but like it went Republican. Like light blue means it very close, but Hillary Clinton won. And very dark blue, like California or something like that, that's those states Hillary won, like no contest.
Well, let me ask you this. What about the popular vote? I mean, who won the popular vote? Like, meaning, like, how many, as far as like the total votes cast?
Yeah, does anybody know?
Hillary Clinton won.
Yeah, Hillary Clinton won the popular vote. She got the most votes.
So,
But
but why
she's-
don't we use that again? Because that would just lead to like the most important states having the biggest say in the presidency. Is that why they
Yeah,
do
we're
it?
gonna read an article like kind of discussing that like right after this.
Oh, I'll be quiet.
But yeah, this is basically this election and a few others. There's like the Bush versus Gore election that happened in 2020, but basically it's this election that caused a lot of people to get angry about the Electoral College because people were saying Hillary Clinton won the popular vote. If more people voted for her, then she should be president. Otherwise, it's not fair. But and Republicans say, well, the Electoral College is the system we have. That's the legal way to do an election in the United States. So Trump is legitimate president. But just in general, knowing what you know about the margins of victory in each state, like does it seem to be easier for Democrats or Republicans to win the Electoral College?
I think more Republicans being able to win.
Huh?
Like, Republicans are more easy to win than to more. Taking with the center, with the larger areas as well.
Yeah, they definitely have larger land area voting, but it's still electoral votes that matter. Like look at this. So first off, let's start with the ones that are like solid blue and solid red. Which candidate won more states by a very solid margin?
Trump.
No, by a solid margin. That means like a very dark color. Yeah, Clinton, 146 to 113.
Oh, sorry, I was looking at the wrong thing.
Yeah, it's all right. But basically, in case I'm not explaining myself well, the dark blue ones, those are the states where, yeah, Clinton won the vote by a very large amount, by like 70% or more. Like it was no contest. Republicans had no chance for For these, the really solid red ones, that means the Republicans won it, like no contest. The Democrats had no chance in these states. But what about the light blue and light red ones? The
You have 30
ones
minutes,
that are
you have
close.
30 minutes.
All right, good to know. So yeah, the ones that are close. Who won more of those?
Trump.
Yeah, Trump has more of like the pink / light blue ones. Like Hillary, like she only won this many of the really close states. Trump won this many, but the thing is, like, does it matter how close you win a state in the Electoral College? No, it only matters if you win. You could win a state by 99% or by 51%. You still get all the electoral votes. Doesn't matter. So that's why a lot of people say that the Electoral College is unfair, because it's winner take all.